supervised. I saw a T-shirt that said that. In my defense, I was not supervised. Well, Monday. Some are still at work. That's what I need to do, is find out what time is it in California. And then when it's 5 o'clock in California, I can start my show. Hello, Emma. You're someone I haven't seen in a while. Hey ho, hey ho. Who's the first here? It's Victor. Victor is the first. But everyone says hi. Sergeant Chance, Emma, Grayson. Grayson loves his mama. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse, everybody. I'm gonna keep it PG here. If a 5, oh, it's 5 o'clock in California. It's 9. That's right, in Georgia. A 8 in Chicago, and 8. D baby is here, so that why. That's right, that's why. The baby is here, that's why. It's only Monday. Motivation Monday. That's what we call it here at Eddie's Funhouse. Are you needing some motivation? I am your motivational speaker. I am thrice divorced, and I live in a van down by the river. I'm Matt Foley. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker. I am thrice divorced, and I live in a van down by the river. I have Chance. You've changed your hair again. Well, Chance, but yes, I don't know. I make vid of it. Okay, you're gonna make a vid of your hair? All right. Leave me a comment. That way I can just click on it, and I will be there. I'll be there. Hello, sir. Hello. Jen says hi. DXD says hi. That's as far as we've gotten so far. Hi. Hi then, my little... Oh, there's another sergeant. No, you changed from the fox. I like the fox. That's how I knew it was you when I saw the fox. Mid, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Making sure my hair is straight. I want to be well groomed and ready. Groomed and ready to go. Groomed like a puppy. Go from a shaggy dog to a primpy puppy. I was thinking about popcorn, but I don't want to retain water. It's not good for me to retain too much water. You, sir, are due for some cannabis this fine evening. I am due. Cannabis. It's known by many names. I like the fox too, but I wanted something more firing. Oh, fitting for your name. Sergeant Chance. I kind of like the fox. You're breaking my heart. You have positive energy. I hope so. It's going to have to get me through the rest of the day. My positive energy will get me through the rest of the day. I'm glad to see you all. I'm glad we are gathered here today because we made it through another Monday. Some of us are halfway. Some of us are halfway through the Monday. Some of us are near the end. Here it's 3:16. Like, hell yeah, it's 3:16. Captain Ed, that's right. Captain Ed. Is it AI Grant or L Grant? I guess we're going to find out. This is Captain Ed reporting for duty. I salute with my right hand. I put it at my brow. That goes back to the nights, the time of nights. I don't see those emojis. This phone doesn't show me all the emojis. We're becoming like the Egyptians. The Egyptians always used hieroglyphics. They would use pictures to communicate. That's what we're doing now. Salute emoji. I see the little smiley face. Do you still remember me, Captain? I do remember you. You must have changed something. I don't remember an A.L. Grant, or an E.L., sorry, E.L., like E.L. Fudge. E.L. Fudge. They're little cookies made by elves in a hollowed out tree. I have my bells and my whistles. Bells and whistles. I like the sound of my flute better. It sounds like a train. Do you still remember me? I already read that. Mark as read. I'm getting pretty good at the flute. SpongeBob SquarePants. I can't hear you. I have a fond memory when I would go to Pizza Hut. My mom and I would go to Pizza Hut, and they would bring pizza to my table, the table I was sitting at. And while I was waiting for my pizza, SpongeBob would be on the flat screen TV. SpongeBob SquarePants. Those are pretty good episodes. I liked watching SpongeBob while I ate my pizza. And then they took away Pizza Hut. They took away the Pizza Hut. I love that place. Maybe I can make them put it back. Maybe I can get some petitions. Bring Pizza Hut back to our neighborhood. We can all petition. We can go to the mayor and say, we don't want this stupid store here. Hi, Charlotte, who stays for a short time. Charlotte, we're glad to have you. All of our original gangsters, or some of them, you're our only original gangster. And you're using your original channel. Sorry. She's doing well. She's making a pie now. She gets what I call spontaneous motivation. She just gets these bursts of energy. And today she did her laundry. I helped her unload the dryer. And she went in her room and hung up all her clothes. I'm proud of her. Now she's baking a pie. Did she do a line or something without me noticing? That's why she has a sudden burst of energy. She just did a toot somewhere and I didn't see her. She was left unsupervised. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I've been known for my brilliance. Mom has a hidden habit. Granny likes the booger sugar. I thought I'd play a melody. Well, it's Monday. Motivation Monday. We got to get ourselves motivated so we can make it through the rest of this week. What gets you through the day? What got me through the day was multiple naps. Just naps. Every now and then, whenever I could take a nap. Whenever the supervisor wasn't watching. Oh, now's a good time. My problem is I would snore. I would snore loud. I would snore. My loud snore would give me away. One time I sat down for a break. I sat down just for a 15-minute break in my shop. You know, every time you're a maintenance guy, you have your shop, your maintenance shop on the premises. And I just sat down in the office chair and I fell asleep. But the thing is, my shop is right next to the office where people come in to see the manager. And I fell asleep. How has your health been, Eddie? My health, I can't complain. I haven't gone to I'm due for a checkup soon. A physical. She called it a physical. Gonna have a physical. They're gonna have to take blood first. I don't like that. You can touch me, but don't poke me with needles. You can touch me, just don't poke me. Hey, Eddie, it's been a while. Yes, I have. Hello, Terrence. Terrence and Phillip. That's what I remember. Terrence and Phillip. Asses of Fire. Have you seen that movie? South Park. The movie. They had to make a movie. But anyways, that's where my brain goes. It goes to comedy. Where was I? What the hell was I talking about? I was talking about Terrence and Phillip. Before that, I was talking about my mother. Oh, my health. You asked me about my health. Yeah. I'm glad you're all here. You know what? This is good for all of us. Just to be in cyberspace. We have windows into cyberspace. A lot goes on in cyberspace. And they're always watching. As long as they know your IP code, your IP address, that's what they call it. IP address. IP when no one's watching. Oh my. I need a guy with a set of drums. Every time I crack a joke, boom, boom. Green tea. It's good for me. I hope you're not offended by my Terrence and Phillip. My Terrence and Phillip reference. I use a lot of movie references. I've been working hard at my shorts. I've been working really hard to produce content, finding content, and that's presentable. I found an old Tina Turner song. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, do what you want me to do. Grayson, you already said hi. You don't need to keep saying, there's no need to keep saying hi. I love playing with my rose quartz. I got this in California. They had these in all different stones, like black onyx, amethyst, tiger eye. I kept this one, the rose quartz. It's for love. There is a brilliant movie on YouTube called Believe Me, It's True Story. Really, believe me. Is it one of those Granny Went to Heaven movies? Or My Dog, All Dogs Go to Heaven? There's a few, there was called Frank versus God. Frank versus God. That's in my movie playlist, if you scroll down far enough. Again, I've been putting out a lot of content. I hope you enjoy it. I'm not getting many clicks. I'm not getting many views. No, a girl gets kidnapped. Okay, believe me. Is it? Oh, that's interesting. So you like those suspense thrillers? Long time no see. Luna, hello, and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. You're on the air. Hi, you're on the air. People will be seeing what you type. It's a lovely day today. It's an overcast. It's a day I would go to the beach or to the lake, get into a rowboat. There's this guy in Hawaii who has a clear, it's like a kayak. It's a kayak, and it's like a clear plastic kayak. Charlotte, hi. Charlotte, oh, Emma said hi. Yes, that's the original Emma. I like your last name. Can I say your last name? I can't get permission from you. You're not an adult. I can't get permission to say your name. Is it your real name? Just nod. Nod if you can hear me. Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. But maybe. I like that. Louis C.K. has a joke called Of Course, but maybe. Nut tree allergies. He and I think a lot alike. We think a lot alike. He thinks the same about getting old. He thinks a lot about people who have conditions, you know. They're only alive because there's money in it. There's money in it. All those pricks to your fingers to see if you need insulin or not. All these epinephrine. If you get an allergic reaction, they have to stick you in the leg with a needle. In the old days, people just died. It was so easy in the old days. People just died. Graveyards, lots of graves. That was just part of life. People get so old now. I don't know what's worse, getting old or just being marked with a cross. Lots of crosses in a graveyard to keep away the vampires, I guess. Or to keep them from coming up. If they suspect you're a vampire, they just stick a cross there to keep you from coming up. Have you seen Evil Dead Part 2? I'm going to have to put that link in this video if it's still available. Evil Dead Part 2 is really funny. You see all the zombies coming up through the ground? It's really funny. It's about time somebody made fun of zombies. I'm typing in a handstand. You're typing in a handstand. My friend is not here. Give it time. It's Nelsha. Nellish. Did you change your profile? So many people are changing their profiles and it throws me off. I don't know who's who. Maybe your friend will show up. If you just got out of school, give him time to get off the bus. Get off the bus, Gus. No, it's get on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and set yourself free. Yes, are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourselves? I'm talking in the plural. 7 people. Wow. We should have Tell a Friend Day. or introduction day. You have to introduce somebody to me. That way more people will know about Eddie's Funhouse. We'll have to like introduction Wednesday or something like that. Say, hi, this is my friend. He wants to say hi. You don't know? You don't know? Are we having good conversation? I think this is good conversation. Me just spontaneously, my random access memory is in full swing. Wee, let's go on a swing. Wee, remember swings? I think too many people got hurt on swings. That's why they don't have swings anymore. In the 70s, every time you went to a park, like at the playground at school, there would be a set of swings there. There are no more swings. People swing too high and they break something and then they sue. I think that's why they took them away. What I have swings indeed. Good for you. There's always like wood chips. Have you noticed that? They scatter wood chips under the, like that's going to help you not break your arm. Or sand. You get to land in the sand. If you fly off the swing, you can land in the sand. They should have seat belts on those swings. Just seat belts. And like a harness. You know, like when they're going to do a stunt, a backflip. They should have those at the park. Please don't do that. That's all I ask. No capital letters, no spamming. Make sure you put on a clean shirt. I haven't been doing that lately. I get so comfortable in my shirt that I wear it all day long. And then I sleep in it. Then I wake up the next morning wearing the same shirt. My mom's commented on that. You should clean that shirt. You should take off that shirt. Put a new shirt on. Hi and welcome. We're known the world over as Eddie's Funhouse. 10 people are watching. Wow. Wow, Mommy. Wow. 10 people watching. Where's Duda? Duda used to keep score. She used to see how many likes I got. That's a pretty cool gig. Be a scorekeeper for a live stream. This is fun for all ages. I had to put that back. That ice wanted to get out. It's just 4. The 4 of us. I see a 9 up there. Unless I'm hallucinating. Hallucination. Hallucinate. Hallucinate. Oh wait. I wonder how Mike's doing. Mike said he got hurt somehow. He also was almost attacked by a squirrel. No, not a squirrel. It was a raccoon. He was up in an attic trying to get a raccoon family out of an attic. And the mother came at him. A fencing mask. The squirrel would probably run away. What is that? Yeah, hallucinate. It's when you see things that aren't there. We all see things that aren't there. Pareidolia. That's what happens in the dark. You look at something and you think it's something, but it's not. It's just a shadow. Hallucinate. That's the word of the day. Hallucinate. Tomorrow will be magic mushrooms. Yes, please. Go to my new content. Click on my new content. I was showing toys that I used to play with when I was a young man. When I was a little boy, and then I became a young man. Phenomenon. Oh, pandemonium. That means realm of the demons. Pandemonium. That's Latin. Pandemonium and mayhem. Mayhem means you're missing a body part. Mayhem. Remember Bully Beatdown? Bully Beatdown, there was a guy who went by Mayhem. He was an MMA fighter. A panda which plays harmonium. Harmonium. You're throwing the big words at me. I'm too tired for big words. Big words make me tired. Every clown should have a little red nose. I want to go to a spirit store. I know where one is. This Halloween, I want to go to a spirit store and get me a real clown nose. I want an honest-to-God clown nose. The one with the string, where you can see the string going around. Hey, kids. You want some candy and balloon animals? Oh, boy. Oh, boy, it's a Hasbro toy. That's what they used to say. Oh, boy, it's a Hasbro toy. Do you watch Penn and Teller? I used to watch Fool Us. Penn and Teller's Fool Us. I remember that. I remember that. Ellison Hannigan. She was in those, what movies were those? Hi, that's what, yeah. One time at band camp. She's also played Willow in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ah ha ha, you slay me. Ah ha ha. Oh, How I Met Your Mother. That was another show. She's had a pretty good career. Penn and Teller, yes. They go back to the 80s. They're a magician duo, a magical duo that hate God. Or something like that. They're like the atheists. Do you know a magic trick? I know a few magic tricks. I do the disappearing coin tricks. I do like a handkerchief disappear, but people already know how that works, so it's kind of like anticlimactic. You know what, Teller, the reason he doesn't talk, because he noticed people paid attention to him. When he stopped talking and would just do his means, do his magic tricks, people really locked on to him. That was he just noticed that. When he did his magic tricks at first, he would talk, and then he went silent, and everybody started to go, huh? Like a dog turns his head. They are performing together for, well, next time you can do a trick in the next live. I could probably do one right now. I could do a magic trick. He got heckled too much. Heckled? I thought it was they were just not watching him because he was talking. And then Penn Jillette, he talks a lot. And it kind of worked for him. He's a very big guy. So when a big guy is talking, most of the time you'll listen. Well, here goes. Let me see if I can make something disappear. I want to make something. How about a tic-tac? How about I make a tic-tac disappear? David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear. He got heckled too much. He got heckled at the frat parties. Okay. Frat parties, you got to consider the source. Not a lot of smart stuff happens at frat parties. Or hazing. People die or get seriously hurt or injured at frat parties. Yeah. Well, I guess if you really need an audience, pull together. Okay, here's my magic trick. Here's a Tic Tac. I'm going to drop it in here. You probably heard something, but anyways, that's what magic sounds like. Now the Tic Tac is gone. I can't really do it because there's no panoramic, you know. I need panoramic. It's hard to do it on a little screen. Well, what did you think of my magic trick? My disappearing Tic Tac trick. I'm going to make it disappear twice. I place it into my mouth and it dissolves. If I have patience, it will dissolve. I don't always have patience. I always chew up whatever lozenge I have. If it's an Altoid. Because I want that burst of flavor. So you like that, huh? I'll have to come up with some more magic tricks. I like the levitation tricks. I used to have a levitation trick. I could make a card hover in the air. There's a place called Evangeline's. Evangeline's in Old Sacramento. I used to frequent that place. They had magic tricks. They had cool armor and knives. Evangeline's in Old Sacramento. I'd like to do a tour there one time. Get me a camera person. See if I can audition a camera person who's really good at cameras. Can follow me around while I show you. Best time to go to Evangeline's is Halloween. They have like 3 stories. They have 3 stories in that shop, and they open up the upper level, the 2 upper levels. They fill them with Halloween costumes. Can you do a cups and balls trick? No. I've seen them done, and they're pretty fascinating. Cups and balls, and also the 3-card Monty. That takes a lot of. That's It's wrong as far as I'm concerned. 3-card Monty. Oh, watch this card. Watch it now. Watch it now. Watch this card. Is this card you picked? And they're just bent cards, and there's a lot of tricks to that. People lose a lot, and they have people help them. Dave Chappelle talks about that. He was watching the 3-card, not full card Monty, 3-card Monty, and he saw how the trick was being done, and the guy got mad. He said, "Don't come between a man and his meal," or something like that. Like he was smart enough to figure it out, and he started yelling, this is, can you, oh no, I'm rambling. I hear the beeper going off. I think the pie is done. I wish I could award people who stay the longest. People don't stay long, I guess because there's so many other lives out there. They want to see what's going on the other lives. Like, change the channel. Change the channel. I remember when we didn't have remote control. You are here. Thank you for that. You give me reason to do this. I need a reason to do this. I like telling stories, if I could remember them. A lot of our memories are false memories, or they're not accurate memories. Every time we tell a story, there's something different about the story. I am here since the beginning, when you started doing the live. A year ago. I'm talking about this live, this particular, this episode. Do we call them episodes? I guess they can be called episodes because you can go back and binge watch. You can binge watch Eddie's Funhouse. Just say, remember when that happened? Remember when that happened? and then someone hacked your account. Well, what I think happened was I let people be moderator. That's what ruined everything. When someone is a moderator, they can time people out. They can block people. They have all these powers. And it's like, it's out of your control. When you give somebody the moderating powers, you could just be sitting there and somebody just disappears or gets timed out. Stu Petus. I remember Stu Petus. Somebody that was their handle. Just made it so bad. He would show up and just start timing people out. And I'm glad they caught him. I'm glad he's not a problem anymore. What I did was, how you fix that is you get rid of the moderators. Get rid of all of your moderators. And then see what happens. Because people can hide. I think it's called hidden moderator. And they can just show up and you don't even know they're there. They just start timing people out, blocking people. I had to go in and unblock people. It happened to Brian. It happened to Charlotte. It happened to Emma. Just they all get sucked into the void. And then you have to go in and free them again. And you get blamed for it? No, thank you. Niet spasiba. Niet spasiba. I forgot my Russian. There was spasiba means thank you. Пожалуйста means please and you're welcome. Пожалуйста. Please and you're welcome. Пожалуйста. What's that? Specadiba? Specadiba. Is that how you sound? I can count from 1 to 10 in Russian. I can do it in Spanish. I can count in Japanese. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Yeah, 5 is go. When they were doing the death marches, they were forcing them to do labor. The Japanese were forcing the prisoners to do labor, and they would count up to 5, and they would move, because go means go in American, go means go, but in Japan, it's 5. Imagine that. You're being kept as a prisoner, and you're being forced into labor. You're being forced to labor, not into labor. You're being forced to labor, and they count ichi, ni, san, shi, go, and then you move, and they didn't want you to move. That's horrifying. Often, dwa, tri. Oh yeah, it was yasva, tri. I know how 3, yeah, in Russian. You know how I know that? There was a grandfather with his granddaughter, and he kept yelling, ras, va, tri. I guess they were doing baseball or something like that. They were pitching or whatever. He kept yelling, ras, va, tri. And smatri means look. Smatri. I wish I could have spent more time in a Russian, where I worked, there were Russian people there, and Ukraine people, and Polish, Russian, Ukraine, and Romania. What's funny is the Russians and Ukraine, they understand each other, but they don't understand Ukraine. Where did you work? I worked at the Groves at Manzanita. It was an apartment complex built like in the 60s or 70s, where they had a big radio tower. Not a radio tower. It was a TV antenna, one huge TV antenna, and all the apartments were wired in for that antenna. A huge antenna. It was kind of cool. It made me think of what it was like. Because if you had a big enough antenna, you could get a lot of stations. Yeah, it was an apartment complex, and there was a huge TV antenna, and there was wires going to each apartment. And back then, it was the antenna, and you had these two wires with hooks that you screw in, and that would link you in to the antenna. And I think they took that antenna away. That's cool. I was a maintenance guy, or handyman. Handyman, the handyman can. Yeah, I would do mostly, apartment maintenance. If someone's garbage disposals broke down, someone's toilet stopped working, or dishwasher, I would go in there and fix it. If I couldn't fix it, I'd replace it at the expense of the company. Hey, I'm still here. Okay then. That explains the two up there. I like the fox better. That looks too demonic. I don't know why. The fox was smiling at me. A smiling fox. As long as you're not a chicken. I want to go to the middle of nowhere and start a radio station there. Like in the middle of the desert. That sounds like Art Bell. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Get yourself a ham radio. Have you ever seen, What Does the Fox Say? I'm going to have to find that video and link it from one of my shorts. What does the fox say? That's a really good song. It really took off. I remember listening to Don and Mike talk about that. Every once in a while he'd put, what does the fox say? What does the fox say? Oh man, yeah, I gotta find that video and then link it into one of my shorts. I have Raspberry Beret and Private Dancer by Tina Turner. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer. American Express will do. I like. Another one is Land Down Under. I gotta find that video. So you guys are laughing? I like that. Sergeant, how old is Eddie? Don't sat. What's that supposed to mean? I'm old, but not that old. I'm a half a century. 50 years is a half a century. I remember the turn of the century, 1999 to year 2000. And tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. 2000 party over, oops, out of time. Don't you want to know? I have done my ham radio course. Then you're halfway there. Yeah, get your ham radio going. You could, as long as you don't violate FCC regulations, I think you'd do a good job. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Remember The Longest Pee? Have you seen that? It was on one of Adam Sandler's. Sandler had an album, and one of the skits on the album was The Longest Pee. And they'd say, hey buddy, you gotta go? Okay, God bless you, child. Oh, okay. Bye, Emma, okay. Emma, out. In 4 minutes. You're gonna be gone in 4 minutes? I'm just waiting for an exam and my license. In my country, we need a license. I noticed that here too. You can't just go on the radio. You can't just transmit anything you want. Because isn't it funny? Should there be an FCC? Should there be an FCC? You should be able to transmit whatever you want, as long as it's not hate speech, as long as it's not, yeah, as long as you're not exciting violence or misinformation. War of the Worlds. Have you ever heard of that? Orson Welles goes on the radio and starts talking about aliens attacking. In Netherlands, not. You don't need a license in the Netherlands? The right frequency can be heard, and yeah, I've noticed that. If you get a scanner, you can get a radio with a scanner, and it picks up all the channels. That's why the license. Nope. Yes. Yes. Liquor license. That's something that's pretty hardcore. A liquor license. You can sell liquor until you sell to the wrong person. Do you have a ham? No, I don't. This is my ham radio. I go on YouTube. I agree to their regulations. I agree to their, whatever they call them. Rules and regulations, standards, whatever, operation. And then I put my face out there. What's for lunch? Well, you gotta go. All right. Have a good day, Emma. How's mommy dearest? Well, she hasn't beaten me with a hanger yet. I'm waiting for the day when she loses it and just starts beating me with a hanger. Bye-bye. Have a good day, Emma. You take care of yourself now. Y'all come back now. You hear? For this locality and have a heaping helping of our hospitality. Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars. The Beverly Hillbillies. Yep, he said, Jed, move away from there. His kinfolk said, I have a Weather 1 unit. Weather 1 unit. Oh, that's one of those radios that broadcasts the weather? Or receive. That's what a radio is. Radio is a receiver. That's right. The broadcaster is the actual, the guy who's hooked up to the tower. High atop the Marriott. High atop the Empire State Building. Broadcasting to you live. I love you. Yeah. That would be nice. Nobody could find you. Except the feds. The feds could find you. That's how they got Al Capone. They got him on tax evasion. He had all his ducks in a row. Pay your taxes. I think as long as you pay your taxes, you can get away with everything else. Hit the like button. I agree. I'm trained in disaster management. Wow. That's hard. That's pretty important. When people are panicking, you got to tell them what to do. That's the best time to tell people what to do, when they're panicking. That's in hypnosis. I think it's called a fear induction. And we also learn the basics of ham radio. Just watching for, yeah, you're just waiting for your license. Then you can charge people to advertise. Just say, I can go on my ham radio and tell everyone about your business. If you're a bricklayer, if you're a roofer, if you're a dog groomer, if you're a private dancer for money. I was thinking about making a movie called Private Dancer. I could just walk up to people and say, I'll dance with you for $5. Just call the movie Private Dancer. And then just have a sign. Hell, you don't need to walk up to them. Just have a sign. You're back. Hello. Hello, Victor. You're all the way from Sweden? Did you say Sweden? Switzerland? I think it was Sweden. Yeah. It's been a while. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back to the same old place that we laughed about. We tease him a lot, but we got him on the spot. Welcome back. I'm here with the energy. I provide the energy. How many X World the movie be rated? How many X's will the movie? I'm your private dancer. You know what? X-rated movies don't do that well. They're only for a certain audience. If you make it a rated R movie, you might have a chance. Private Dancer, rated R. Guys, is Eddie okay or not? Let's see. Oh, who's from Sweden? I think, yeah, that's who he's. See, I did remember. I remembered your whereabouts. The choice of the title, yes, made me say that. That's right. Private dancer. I'm your private dancer. But I'll dance in public. Yeah, all I would need is a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, and then a playlist. I have a long playlist. I'm in USA and I'm 18. Well, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. If you're new to the show, no spamming and no capital letters, unless you start your sentence with one. Victor, I I just watched a video of Carl Leaner Heidecker, the comedy magician. Okay, from Sweden. It's a small, small world. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. Copyright infringement? Maybe. Radio or Messi? Oh, Ronaldo. Okay, Ronaldo. Damn you, dyslexia. Dyslexia just happens. I don't know. It comes and goes. It comes and goes, like most of my girlfriends. It goes up pretty high, doesn't it? I skipped a couple of notes. So Heidecker is Swedish. There's a Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim. They come from Europe, and they do comedy. They're a comedy duo. I see a lot of your vids. Thank you for that. Somebody's watching my vids, and they're not ashamed to say it. What plans for your birthday? I'm hoping we can gather at my brother's house. We might be able to do that. Or Stevie B's. There's a pizza place. All you can eat pizza. It's a place called Stevie B's in Hiram, Georgia. And then I want to go to the sports store. Academy Sports. I think it's right across the street. Call me SGH. Okay. Welcome to the show. We're calling this a show. I have my birthday coming. All right. Well, then I can sing happy birthday. Smoke a J. Smoke a J. Smoke AJ. That's right. We don't promote drugs here. We just talk about them. It takes some practice. Yours on June 11th. So you're a Gemini also. We have to stick together, we Geminis. Mine is on the 18th. Johnny Depp's is a Gemini. Gene Wilder's a Gemini. That girl on Halloween is a Gemini. I forgot her name already. Good God. What is it about me and women's names? Cyndi Lauper is a Gemini. Courtney Cox is a Gemini. You got me. You triggered me. Now I'm remembering all the Geminis. Yes, that's right. You're fired. You're fired. There are many of us scattered around. Wish her from me. Robot chicken. Bach. Which American city? I live in Dallas. I think it's called a city. I don't think it's big enough to... It might be big enough to be a city. Dallas. Dallas, Georgia. There's a Dallas in every state, it seems. Dallas, Texas, Dallas, Georgia. Elm Street. That's why there's a Nightmare on Elm Street, because I think Wes Craven... Didn't he create that? It's your birthday. Oh, that's right. Another one of us. We call this the Gemini Show. I thought Texas. Yeah. There is a Dallas, Texas. Happy birthday. That's right. Brazilian edits. Here we go. You're welcome. That'll be $5. $5. That'll be $5. My friend joins your live super much. Oh, join. Okay, super much. And she say that there is this girl that name starts with M or SMT, like, I don't know really, and I don't know if it is true, but my friends say, so sorry if it's wrong. There, yeah, she was just here. We said goodbye to her. She said she had to go. GTG. I make your birthday happier? I'm here to make your birthday happier. Just in case you're not having a happy birthday. She say she ugly and a pink me. I don't know if it's true. I just joined. Well, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We don't use the word ugly here. Unless, of course, you are. I took that going on. I look what going on. Okay, you're here to visit, eh? You're scoping us out. See if I'm worth your while. Eddie should sit outside for the live. I do that from time to time. I do that. I sit outside and I do my live. Do you remember Olivia? Yeah, I do. Oh, sorry. I do remember Olivia. She did a video and she took it off. She did a video of herself waving and then she just took it off. But it was brave of her. It was brave of her to do that. I got a glimpse of what she looked like. My little sis went to play Roblox. So many people get banned from Roblox. That's what I hear the most. I was banned from Roblox. Gotta go play with her. Good for you. Yes, spend some time with little sis. By the way, nice show. Thank you. Bye. Bye. That's what Bugs Bunny says. Goodbye. I have a feeling someone out there needs to hear the doing doing. Same, I saw her face. Oh yeah, you did? I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Why were you banned from Roblox? I was not banned. I hear a lot of people tell me. Anyways, a lot of people tell me I was banned from Roblox. I can't read that. Dreamy JS. English, please. That's the language I select because that's the only one I know. That's the only one I know outright. Rollbox. Moderation 10-10. You go to 10 out of 10? Well, I hope you're having a happy birthday, Brazilian Edits. 10 people here. I have a feeling someone out there needs to hear the doing doing. Sunny Lone Tights. Sunny Leone. Is that how we say it? Leone? I'm thinking about going to get some sushi. I think I deserve sushi today. Mom and I can go out and get some sushi. It's like $9. $9! $9 for sushi. Hello, my friend. They say it has healing powers. You love sushi? Do you like sushi like I love sushi? You got 75.53. Was it all from the envelopes? The envelopes and birthday cards? Do a Japanese impression? I've noticed some. I heard a couple of people in Denny's one time carrying on a conversation in Japanese. Banchi Eli Sushi. If you did, I want to tell you something. You want to tell me something? Elliot! Are you the Elliot that's been here before? Elliot. Ouch. You have. That's how much money you have? Isn't that 1 billion? That's a lot of zeros. I have the one. I just need more zeros. Goodbye forever. Forever? You come on to just say goodbye forever? I didn't move. What could I have possibly done to deserve that? Unless you're going somewhere. Money doesn't matter. Until the rent's due. Money doesn't matter until the rent's due. Or until your refrigerator breaks down. Money doesn't matter. I love you as YouTube, but you are a very great YouTuber. Do some stuff. I can't be due to some stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you'll get better. That's all we can say right now. You're the best. Maybe see you in a couple of years. Couple of years. Wow. I hope you're okay. That's what we can only hope. This becomes like a family here. I feel like, if people show up enough times, we start to care for one another. Money doesn't matter until you can't pay the bills. That's right. Goodbye, Saber. Hope it's not forever. Maybe I'll get a surprise. Surprise! 3 more hours of birthday. I haven't eaten yet. Well, I ate, but not recently. I have to refill. I have to do my refill. Like I said, sushi. We can hop in my car and go get some sushi. Bye, Saber. Yes. You were a good addition to the show for the time you were here. It's better to burn out than to fade away. That was on Highlander. You ever watch the original Highlander? Hello, ladies. I've got something to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away. That's what they say on that Death Leopard song. Pyromania. Wooten, creepin', cloppin', clobin'. All right. I got something to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away. That's like Bon Scott. He said, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. My dad came back from Belgium. Okay. Okay. Did he make it safely? These are crazy times. We really need to be praying ye one for another. There was a story about Tim Heidecker. There was a guy who was crazy. Stabbed him in his back. He heard a scream and then felt a punch. That was disturbing news. But he's still alive. They were able to, due to the miracles of modern medicine, the miracles of medicine, they resurrected him like Frankenstein's monster. I'm kind of like that too. Due to the miracles of modern medicine, they rearranged my veins so they could bypass my blockages. Hold on a second. My whole family broke a bone except my baby. Let's see. Your whole family broke a bone. That's offspring, pretty fly for a white guy. That's right. And all the girls say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And all the girls say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Something about I'm gonna kick his lily ass. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Backwards. Oh, duffel. Oh, you're throwing the complicated words at me. Oh, do, defy, EDF, EDF, EDFCO, tho. Now you're just messing with me. I'm a master jaw hopper. We haven't been out of the house today. Yesterday we left the house to go to church. Today I've just been napping and making videos. That's what I've been doing, napping. It makes my shirt stink more. When I nap I sweat and my shirt stinks more. More and more and more. It sounds like a children's book. Catholic. A new pope. We've been doing this for an hour and 12 minutes. We've said goodbye. Pope Leo, that's right. The lion. We have a new pope. Catholicism, a new pope. He's the 14th. Popes live a long time, don't they? Pope Francis, Pope Benedict, Popity Pope, 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 Pope. We just wait for the smoke. We just wait for the smoke. 23 hours, 56 minutes, 4 seconds and 9 milliseconds is now long. Is how long. You've been keeping track, eh? A day is. That's how long a day is. What a difference a day makes. Tim and Eric have still got it. I was watching some of their interviews, or some of their, they're not interviews, they're dialogue. If you want to see them, click on the shorts, and you'll be able to see. Do the Pope in the woods sometimes. I guess if he's camping, you'd have to dig a hole, take a roll of toilet paper. Does he have paper bearers? Somebody that important probably have groomers of stool. Henry VIII, I heard he was, he had what they called groomers of stool because he was too large. He was a large man. It's a joke. There's a pope in the woods. Why do I not, you know what, Emma left, so I can say bad words. It's a joke. No habla español. Google it. Google it. You know what? We don't even need schools now. We got Google. If you want to know something, or if you have to know something, Google it. Isn't there... Yahoo was another search engine. In fact... Where did it go? Oh my goodness. Sorry I'm off camera. I did find this. Googly. Oh yes. also Bing. There are a lot of search engines out there. Chrome, yes. Chrome, Firefox. It still has battery power. Amazing. It's in here somewhere. Where did it go? Here it is. I still have a fidget spinner. Does anybody have a fidget spinner? Fidget spinner? Do you have a fidget spinner? Oh, did you just rip cheeks? Did I just rip cheeks? I've never heard it said like that. Rip cheeks? Float an air biscuit? Yes, I did. You are so nice. Well, thank you. The Pope. My mommy. I still have it. I still have my... Well, kids, I've been doing this for an hour and 16 minutes. I think it's time. This is my... You look like my teacher. Do it sound like your teacher? Okay. They don't do drugs. Okay, it's bad. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Okay. Or do I sound like Mr. Garrison? Mr. Garrison, he takes a little more work, you know. You got to kind of tap into your feminine side. He had a puppet. Remember that? Before he went trans, he used to have that little puppet. Mr. Hand. I think he called it Mr. Hand. Chemistry teacher. Oh, okay. Okay, Eddie, bye. All right, you have a great day. Yes, I teach chemistry. Like Breaking Bad. Like Bryan Cranston. I'm your chemistry teacher. Today we're going to learn how to make extra money. Who looked like my great friend? Granddad's friend. I look like your great-great-granddad's friend? 14 likes. 10 people watching. Okay, I break bad. I break wind. Every once in a while, I like to invite John Wick. I like to invite. My beard's upside down. I think I put it on backwards. Oh, it's just made of yarn. No, I break bad. There we go. I'm John Wick. I'm here to save the day. Wow, that's a lot of yarn. I'm hungry now. That's John Wig. That's right, John Wig. All right, everyone. I hope you all had as good a time as I did. Be sure to donate. You can find my donation link. When you go to my channel, just click on See Links. So you can read my lips. See Links. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Click on See Links. And you will see my PayPal donation link. You can donation to this channel. I have one of those made from rubber, blubber, bouffon, bulbous bouffon, galoshes. I'd like to play that for you. Maybe tomorrow I'll have to go get my other phone. It's called Bulbous Bouffon. You could do a search for that. Bulbous Bouffon. Just say it into the microphone. Bulbous Bouffon. It's really funny. Golashes. Say golashes. What time are you on tomorrow? I guess around 3. I really don't know. My we'll have some things going on tomorrow. Maybe I'll shoot for 3 o'clock. It's good to have a certain time. It pays to have a consistent time. UK time. Well, I'll have to check. I'm not sure when I'll be done tomorrow. We have some things to do tomorrow. And once we're done, I'll come back and then I can just click on your icon, your bell icon, and you'll get an alert whenever I'm on. You probably already did that. Yes, I'll have to keep UK in mind. I'm not going to make any promises because sometimes I can't keep my promises. I hate that. I don't want to make promises and then can't keep them. That's just not right. We'll have to do that. You know what? If you could make it today, you could probably make it tomorrow. Right now it's 4:32 our time. Google can tell you what time it is here. You say time in Georgia or time in the U.S. The time in the U.S. All right, I think I've said enough. We will part for now, and we will meet again. I leave you in peace, not in pieces.